Top brass Goldens are well known to anyone who has been involved with Golden Retrievers for any length of time. These dogs have excelled in conformation and performance. They are primarily known as great performance dogs in obedience and field. The first top brass Golden Retriever to get a title was in 1972, and since that time, Jackie Mertens and Top Brass Goldens have bred more than 165 Goldens that have achieved advanced titles. I know you will all have lots of questions to ask Jackie, so be sure to register for the webinar where Jackie, as well as several other breeders, will be available to talk about their life and answer your questions.
I'm Jackie Mertens, owner of Top Brass Goldens. I always wanted to breed animals, and I had to have a pair of everything. I started in cockers when I was about 14 years old and bought a $15 puppy from my paper money. I lived in Chicago, and I found an obedience class at a local park. That started it all. I searched for a local breeder of show Goldens in Illinois and found Clarkdale cockers, show cockers, excuse me. My brother drove me there, and I bought a part-eye colored bitch and named her Parade. She was bred to my pet male, but she would not care for the pups, so I raised them by hand. That should have given me the clue this was not going to be easy. Mrs. Clark felt bad and gave me a buff male cocker that I named Mister. I attended the International Kennel Club shows in South Chicago. I remember watching a cocker owned by a gal named Marley Whiting, and she had a UD cocker, and I was very impressed and wanted to get that title on my dog. At the end of 8th grade, my mom decided to move to Crystal Lake, Illinois. So I found the Northwest Obedience Club in Palatine, Illinois. Of course, I had to rely on my brother again to take me once a week to training, since it was about a half an hour away. The director of training, ironically, was Joe Mertens. Little did I know that 16 years later, Joe and I would get married. I started showing Mr. and Junior Showmanship and qualified for Westminster Junior Handling Championship. A gracious club member with a top winning Weimaraner was traveling there and offered to chaperone me. I made the first cut, but a Golden Retriever won it. I didn't know at the time, but later found out that was Sandy Kelly. There was then a long period while going to college and graduate school that I did not compete much in any dog activities. I eventually got a job offer from Wisconsin State University in Whitewater, Wisconsin. Goldens were just becoming popular in obedience, so I started my search for one. Connie Gersner happened to have Big Buff at the time and another male about the same age that she called Nugget. I bought Nugget at 1 year of age and showed him in conformation and obedience, and also got a WC on him. His name was Champion Marigold's Golden Nugget CDX WC.